11 people, including one female, have been arrested during a drug bust on a farm in Swartrugens in the northwest. According to police, a number of the individuals are suspected to be Mexican nationals. They had set up an elaborate drug operation on a property that appears to operate as a game farm. The owner of the property was not on site when police pounced. A multidisciplinary police team are still conducting investigations on the scene with preliminary evidence showing that drugs worth at least 100 million rand were found. For more, we cross to our reporter, Sentleng Lehihi, to give us a sense of some of the latest developments on the ground. A very good afternoon to you, Sentleng. As we try and get a better sense of what has transpired here, what is the information you have at hand?
Good afternoon to you and our viewers. Indeed, a brazen, elaborate drug den found right here, just 2 kilometers from Swartrugens. You know, it appears that the neighboring farms were actually alerted by a stench coming from this area. Alerted police and intelligence operations took place to ensure that it's better understood what was happening here. But we understand from police that they found a multifaceted operation going on over there, and they've managed to actually unravel that not only was it crystal meth being cooked over there, but including some gold also being melted. But just a bit of understanding from the provincial commissioner. Major General, you explained to us that this is one of the biggest operations that the province has seen, and we have seen that quite a number of those who have been apprehended seem to be foreign nationals.
Yes, there are 11 suspects in custody, and only 3 of them are South Africans. The rest are foreign nationals from Mozambique, Zimbabwe, as well as of Spanish descent. We suspect that they might be Mexicans. And they are in custody. It's one of the largest operations that we've uncovered in the province, and I don't know, even in the country. In the capability of pushing out more than 250 million rands worth of crystal meth into the market. So it's a staggering amount of drugs to go out there, and we are very glad that we are able to dismantle this lab. The combined efforts of the Crime Intelligence, the National Crime Intelligence Division, as well as the Directorate for Priority Crimes, or the Hawks as you know them, responding to earlier complaints from community that something was amiss. There was a strange smell emanating, obviously, from the manufacturing plants that we found on site. They've done a lot of intelligence work, surveillance, utilized technology to canvass the area, and after doing their work, they decided that they should then do a takedown. They did this in the early hours of this morning when they arrested 11 suspects, and there's a huge, and the word they use is an industrial scale manufacturing plant here. In addition, with the follow-ups, we also discovered a processing plant for gold-bearing material, which is adjacent to the drug lab, and we are then also quantifying the extent of that particular operation as well.
Let's get you back to your work, Ntate. As we heard from Major General, the police are working around the clock, you know, to ensure that all those who are found wanting in this bust are actually dealt with and prosecuted. Unfortunately, the owner of this very property was not here when the operation was conducted, but we expect police to follow up on intelligence on that. From us here in Swartrugens, back to you.
Right now, what's happening is there are some arrests that are taking place of undocumented migrants that is currently happening within the CBD, just in the area around the Marble Towers. We started quite early this morning, around about 5:30, where all of the JMPD officials had been gathering for this crackdown within the inner city. And the focus was on the Marble Towers, where they started disconnecting the water and the electricity at that building because it owes 14 million rand. Now, the bigger issue there is the problem of the illegal structures and businesses that are set up within the, and the mayor last week even saying that he needed intervention from the army. He called on the SAN to help with the operation, but apparently they had not received feedback from the minister, and that is why the SANDF wasn't here today to support. But we saw a large contingent of JMPD officials and the police that are assisting with this operation. But now there's a bigger problem because the property owner of Marble Towers has actually brought an urgent application against the city to prevent them from demolishing some of those illegal structures that have been put up within Marble Towers. news.
So family, by the clip of video that you watch, I know that you have understand everything that be going on in South Africa. You know, so this where South Africa be like, all these illegal foreigners should leave my country. Now, 11 people have been arrested because of drugs, and this is the one of the reasons why that South Africa have been talking about. This is what makes South Africa say that I don't want illegal foreigners, that you should just get out of my country. Now they are there doing so many abominable and atrocity things that is not supposed to be done. What they cannot do in their own country, that is what they are doing in another person's country. I support South Africa 100%. Let all of them just get out of South Africa. Oh yes, just look at a lot of news, a lot of things every day by day. This is how you'll be hearing from one news to another, from one thing to another, what foreigners are doing in South Africa. And if you check it, it's just current news. It's something that is happening currently. I don't know how those people, they manage to sleep by putting another people's country on fire, and they will, at the end, they will later find a way to come back to their own country. The best way is for them to get out, as Ghanaians have finally left South Africa. Let Nigerians do as the same. Let the government of Nigeria do the same thing, yes, so that it will be easy for those Nigerians that is in South Africa to avoid stories that touches the heart. So you that have watched this video, just feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section, and stay tuned. See you guys in my next video.